Yeah, okay, we're starting. Finally, we are starting, boys. Quarterfinal 3 it is. Quarterfinal time already. Quarterfinal 3, Evoleaf Cup 2. Top 2 will advance to the semi-final. And the players who are battling it out are EZpowa and MimoJr. So 2 players for team CT. I don't know what this name is actually, what this shortage of it is. Then we have Utaa and the one and only Binks. So a pure French match. If Utaa is from France as well. Yes, he is. So we will see. Guess it will be a close fight because all of the players have shown that they're actually pretty good. We are playing cup mode till 100 points, and then you have to win one more round in order to grant yourself a spot in the semi-final. And point repetition is 10, 6, 4, and 3. So as always, so you want to get those 10 or 6 points in order to stay on the track and grant yourself a ticket in the semi-final. In the meantime, there are 3 other quarterfinals that are played right now, and then we have a little bit of a break into a semi-final. But I will be casting the semi-final alongside with the beautiful and charming TM Scotsman. And yeah, you will see that on his channel because then I can eat something, which is pretty good, and go into the semi-final 2 and the final again. Alright, as we go into the first round, we see Binks with a very good start, followed up by Mimo, who gets a really convincing line over that stretch, as well as EZpowa and Utaa. So a very close fight here for that second place. Binks was the only player who came a bit apart here, but right now it's looking very, very close. EZpowa is right now in last, but it is Binks making the mistake, and all of a sudden he's in last. Mimo and Utaa fighting it out here for that first place. It's Mimo with a little bit more speed over that stretch, but Utaa gets a better landing here. So it will be neck and neck. Utaa goes so far inside and will actually stay ahead. Grants himself the first 10-pointer. Mimo in second, then with EZpowa and Binks after that mistake only in last. So what a close fight here. Only 0.5 of a second is distributing the player between first and last place. So what a great round to start off. I think we have 4 rounds on each map. Yep, 4 rounds on each map, and then we will swap to the next one. And all maps are in the pool, so it is random which track comes as first and which track we will most likely not see, because I don't think that we will see a total of 32 rounds or of 29 rounds, because you only need to play the first round on a map. But however, it is the same picture again. Binks losing it here a little bit, and it is Utaa therefore coming a bit closer towards him. Binks making a mistake yet again and again in last place, but Mimo makes a mistake as well. So this was a horrendous mistake, and I don't know why Mania control got restarted, but nothing is happening here. Utaa yet again in first, and it's EZpowa just behind him. So EZpowa granting himself 6 points. Mimo in last, and Binks, after another mistake, only in third place. So he has the pace, but unfortunately he is not really feeling it there. So Binks all of a sudden, really surprisingly for me, in last place, and Utaa with 20 points and has already accumulated a lead of 10 points already. So great performance by Utaa. EZpowa, the player who drops a little bit further behind here at the start, finds himself 0.15 of a second behind, but comes back strong here, comes a little bit close towards Utaa and also towards Mimo. But look at this, so it's close again, but EZpowa with a little bit of a wonky line as well as Mimo. So we see 2 different lines here. Oh, but everyone gets it, only EZpowa, and Binks again with a mistake. So I thought Binks survived, but that wasn't the case. So Utaa yet again in first. So what a great performance here from the T-Sun player. Utaa really playing good here. So 3 out of 3 wins for him. Mimo in second. And then we have Binks and EZpowa, who both made a mistake here in the end. So Binks will actually be in third, and EZpowa also able to finish, but only in last place. So interesting to see that. But look at the gap already. Mimo granting himself a 6-pointer here, but 15 points of a difference between Mimo and Utaa already going into the... actually we have 3 rounds on each map, so we most likely see every map then. Alright. 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 So 3 rounds per map. I thought it's 4. What is in the rules? There is 4 rounds. I don't know. But yeah, we are on the next map now. We have Setube by... I can't see the name who built that. It was Utaa. EZpowa making a mistake here in the warm-up. Utaa yet again in first. This skin reminds me of the diffuse kit skin, kind of. So Mimo going for that safe fin, failing it. I think it was only the sake of the warm-up. Alright, good luck, have fun. Can someone else win a round, or will it be Utaa who will just march through here? He's already 15 points ahead, so what a dream start for him, for the Teen Star player. But right now, just after praising him here, he has to respawn, and it will definitely be a different winner this time, as we see Binks with a very good start here, just followed up by Mimo. And then we have EZpowa just a little bit behind. Mania control has to be restarted again. I don't know what's happening there. Mimo goes for a little bit of a different line. EZpowa making a mistake. So it's between Mimo and Binks here for that first place. Who's gonna take it? It will be a Frenchman who's gonna win this round, but who is it going to be? Mimo with more speed, and I think Mimo will actually take it. Yes, he will. Mimo with 10 points. Then we have Binks in second, EZpowa in third, and Utaa is also able to finish, but only in last. So Mimo comes closer towards Utaa, but still a gap of 8 points between first and second. So yeah, Binks and EZpowa both with 17 points. So they need to push it a little bit. They need to push it. This time around, no mistakes here in the start. Utaa goes for a little bit of a more conservative line. Released beforehand and is right now in last. In last place. Ooh, I thought from it that he bumped out of the map, but this is not Trackmania Nations. This is not Kaki, but Utaa making a mistake and is hardly, or like almost reaching the CP here, so he is out from that. But what is happening here with Mania control? This is really, yeah, bugging me a bit. But Mimo in first, Binks in second, and then we have EZpowa in third. And positions won't change here, as Binks is 0.1 of a second behind. So Mimo granting himself another 10-pointer, and Utaa again with 3 points. So Mimo only 1 point behind him. Only 1 point. So it could be a little bit closer here. I mean, we have 2 clusters here. We have Utaa and Mimo versus Binks and EZpowa. But everything can happen, as Mania control is restarting again. I don't know why, but hopefully it is working now. Ooh, we can see Mimo actually dropping a little bit further behind, finds himself 0.5 of a second behind the other players, but it's super close there, as you can see. EZpowa battling it out with Utaa, and also Binks is in the mix, who is currently in first to say. Oh, Utaa goes for a very risky line yet again, but the risk paid off, and we have actually lost Binks here, who had to respawn. So it's a battle here for that first place between Utaa and Binks. EZpowa, I mean. Utaa with more speed, but EZpowa goes a little bit more left-ish, but it's not enough. But Utaa, oh, almost fails the end here. And therefore Utaa in first, 0.1 of a second ahead of EZpowa. But what an ending here. That was super risky. I thought that he would have, that he touched it there, but that wasn't the case. So Utaa recovering, granting himself a 10-pointer. And we will go to the next one. Next one it will be. Let's see what map it will be. Range or Renge, not sure how to pronounce it. Featuring Deska by Aliva. Binks not deciding to warm up, just standing on the start, or just driving through now. Driving now. Mimo failing. Utaa. Yeah, Utaa making it. EZpowa failing as well. But of course, it's only the warm-up. No cut, by the way. What cut is here? I don't know what sort of cut they are talking about. I think that's a full speed block, right? It's pretty useless, actually. I mean, if there wouldn't be a CP till the end, then maybe, but there's a CP right coming here. So this is like, I don't know, weird. You can relax your thumb then or something like that. Alright, but we're going to the next round. Utaa only granting himself 16 points on the prime map. Oh my god. Okay, we have some Ruski horn here. As we see Mimo in last. But what a close fight here for that first place. It's neck and neck. Look at that. It's 0.03 of a second between Binks, Utaa and EZpowa. So what a fight here for that first place. But Binks pulling a bit apart as well as EZpowa. So it's Utaa dropping a bit further behind, but still he's in the mix. So what can he make happen? What is he able to do? Ooh, as we see Binks against EZpowa. What is going on here? What a fight here for that first place. Let's actually see here. Binks is pulling a bit ahead, but didn't get the best line. But it's EZpowa touching, and Binks will stay in first, and EZpowa will get overtaken by all of the players. So from first or from second to last here. Utaa getting second, Mimo in third. But Binks is really in dire need of those points, as he used to be in that last placement here. But he comes closer and closer towards Mimo. Utaa extending his lead to 9 points. So greatly done by him. As I see, Utaa seems to be the favorite of my chat. So let's go and spectate him here for this round as he goes up to a very, very good start here. Just ahead of him. Just ahead of all of the players, but the spectator curse is kicking in and Utaa making a slight mistake. Have a second behind the rest of the pack. So it will be Mimo who's right now in third place, but a battle here between EZpowa and Binks yet again. This time it's EZpowa in first, or EZpowa. Not sure how to pronounce him. Oh, but he makes a mistake, so he's out. And it's actually now Mimo betting it out with Binks. Who's gonna take it here in the end? Will it be Binks, who's in dire need of points, or Mimo, who could actually come closer towards Utaa here? Oh, it is Mimo with more speed, but didn't get the best land in the slope. So Binks will stay ahead and Utaa in third. But what a great round here. Not the best ending here, but look at this. Binks coming closer and closer towards that top placement, since Utaa only granted himself 4 points. Okay, it is EZpowa. Alright. Or EZpowa. EZpowa. Let's go ahead and spectate him. He's already 13 points behind the third place. So he's in need of some points. He's really in need of some points. Binks really made some great job, great work in the last couple of rounds, as he granted himself 2 10-pointers and capitalized from the mistakes from the other players. Right now it's really looking good for Binks, and EZpowa is risking it and touches there. So EZpowa was has stabilized his car, but made an additional mistake. So he is down to last and finds himself 0.8 of a second behind the rest of the pack. Alright, Utaa in third place. I have not seen a lot from him on this track. Binks and MimoJr will most likely distribute the points between them, but it is Binks really looking strong here, as Mimo not getting the best line and makes a mistake, and it's Utaa we capitalizing from that again, and Binks will say hallo, danke und goodbye, and will actually overtake Mimo with that. So Binks now in second, Mimo in third, and Utaa still in first, but he's falling a little bit behind, since he didn't get the most amount of points here, but he's still in first, so that's good for him. That's really good for him. Next map is coming up. Let's see what it's going to be. It will be Aegis Ashore by Slays. Okay, another dirt heavy map, as you can see here. I think I've not seen this track yet. Oh yeah, I have actually, with the jump now. Yeah, I think this was played in round 2. With the freewheel ending, I think, or like the jump into the through the hole. Yep. So great finish there by Utaa, not getting in touch with a freewheel block. So hopefully he can replicate it in the next round. Alright. First round on Aegis Ashore by Slays. Current standings are Utaa 62, Binks 56. Then we have mine with 52. So really close here for that top 3. But EZpowa is the only player who dropped a little bit further behind. Or EZpowa, let's pronounce him like this. But he's right now having a good start. Being in first, didn't go for a smooth landing. Or like a landing in the slope as Binks and the other players did. So he finds himself now in a battle for that second place between Utaa and him. MimoJr, the only player, dropped a little bit further behind, but he's also in the mix. He's only 0.4 behind. So if a player will make a mistake in the end, he will definitely capitalize from that. As we see EZpowa against Binks here for that first place. Utaa in third though. Who's gonna take it? Utaa with a little bit more speed. Binks goes for that freewheel and Binks will actually stay ahead. Well, actually it's an equal round. And Binks will win the lottery and grant himself 10 points. That was really important for EZpowa there, but sometimes you just have to toss the coin. And if the coin lands in your favor, you're just the lucky one. So Binks granting himself 10 points, and it's now equal between him and Utaa. So that's, after a really good start from Utaa, he got caught up a little bit. But EZpowa also with 6 points, so that was really good for him. As we see different approaches here for that downhill or for that jump into the downhill, or let's say drop. Ooh, as we see Binks with a very good line here, you can see that EZpowa, however, dropping a little bit further behind, I wanted to say, but now he's actually in second place. Okay, who's gonna get that third place? It's most likely be Utaa, but MimoJr comes closer as well. And also EZpowa is attacking Binks here in the end. So maybe he wants to take revenge, but Binks will stay ahead yet again. EZpowa in second, Utaa in third. And what a great performance here from Binks. After not having the best start, and it was also in last, he's now up 6 points and is in first. So what a performance here from the Frenchman. So no mistakes have been done by the players. Binks, however, now the player who finds himself in last place, going through the next section of the map. But he comes close to what's MimoJr and EZpowa. And what a great line here from Binks, from the Frenchman. Actually grants himself the third place now as EZpowa comes a little bit back, a little bit stronger. Utaa in first. The fan favorite here in first, and what a great line from Binks yet again. He comes closer and closer towards his opponents. Utaa goes so far up, not the best line for him, and therefore EZpowa and Binks will overtake him. But what a close fight here for that first place. Who will it be? Every player in between 400ths of a second. It's impossible to call. Binks with an oh my, what, an equal again. Oh my god, an equal again. What a great round. And this risk really paid off from Utaa. Utaa wins the coin toss and EZpowa losing it again. Oh man, so the second equal that went in favor for a different player. Wow, what a great round there. So EZpowa, the player who was really unlucky here, he could have gotten 8 more points if you keep that into consideration. That is almost one victory for him. Wow. So unfortunately, EZpowa, instead of 63 points, he has 55. But he just should do his gameplay now. Next map it is. It's a full spin map this time. It's Leaf 13. by Utaa. So yet again a map by Utaa. And yeah, I think a little bit of a longer track with some transitions, but most likely it is a full speed map with some drift elements. I would maybe consider us at fun speed and then the end is tech into another full speed section here with a cool ending actually as we see a player crashing in there. So if you go perfectly in there, you will actually jump into the hole. Unfortunately, this gives no points, but you have the style points then. Alright. So let's see who will make something happen here. 80 points for Binks, 80 points for Utaa, and then we have a huge gap. 61 points for Mimo, and both of the CT members are in last place. So both of them really need to push it here, because one of the players, if for example Binks wins 2 rounds now, he's finalist and he could win it and move into the semi-final. So let's see EZpowa with a very good line, not the best amount of speed though, but he actually did it really good here. Say that it's so EZpowa not yeah, defending his first place as he makes a mistake. So it's Binks against MimoJr and also Utaa with the mistake. So he's a little bit further behind. So can Mimo deny Binks some points here? Or will it be Binks who will stay in first? But no, actually bad line here for Binks, and Mimo will most likely grant himself the 10 points after so many mistakes that have been done by all of the players. Mimo will eventually grant himself 10 points. It's EZpowa actually in second. So both of the last seeded player at the moment are granting themselves good points. Utaa also able to finish. So this will be super close actually, if it will continue like that. Alright, so going to the next round. Binks with a very good start. As you can see, he pulls apart. Is already 0.03 of a second ahead. So what a very good round here. And the only player who dropped a little bit further behind is now Utaa. I wanted to say EZpowa, but it's Utaa who drops a little bit further behind. Guys, please keep my chat in English or German, because I can't speak French. Would be very nice. Binks, however, with a mistake, and EZpowa comes back with a lot of speed. So Mimo, however, still in first, and it's EZpowa. So same picture as in the prior round. The both last seeded players are in the top seed, but Binks comes back with a lot of speed as EZpowa makes a mistake. And it's this Mimo granting himself another 10 pointers. So a lot of points were denied for Utaa, and both Binks and Utaa. But Binks now up to 90 points, so he can grant himself finalist mode if he secures first place. Unfortunate to see that EZpowa made a mistake, but he's still in the race. He's at 64 points, only 2 or 3 good rounds, and he is still in the mix, or he will be in the mix, because we will have 2 winners. But EZpowa with a very bad line here, and he makes that mistake. So it's Utaa and Mimo to deny Binks here, but Utaa makes a mistake here, and so it is a battle between Mimo and Binks here for that first place, as Binks is in first with so much speed here. No landing bug for him. What a great round. And we see, I think, Mimo with a little bit more speed. Yes, you can see 0.1 of a second between Binks and Mimo. Who will take that first place? Mimo comes closer and closer. Who will it be? I think it is Binks who will secure himself the final status, but Mimo comes back with a lot of speed. Who's gonna take it? Oh, it was super close there in the end. Only 0.02 of a second between Binks and Mimo. So what a great round there, but it wasn't sufficient for him. So Binks will secure himself finalist status on the next map. Utaa up to 91 points, and also Mimo with 87 points. So this will be a close fight here for the second place. And of course, everyone needs to deny Binks now, who is in finalist status. So what finalist status means is you have to win 1 more round to secure your spot and to move into the semifinal. So really the unlucky person here is EZpowa, who got denied. Please keep my chat in English and German. I say it for the last time, otherwise I will delete your message. Okay, now we have this map. It is Surf Leaf. It's a rather short map. EZpowa ever in first, so this is nice to see. Hopefully you can translate that one into the live round as well. Utaa as well with a good start. And you can see this map is, yeah, very, very tech heavy. So I don't know who's the best tech player here, but he has the best chances here. Maybe the CT players are pretty good here, but let's see. EZpowa in dire need of some points. The other players pulled a little bit ahead, but he has the pace. He has shown it to us. So eventually he can make some damage here and grant himself some 10 pointers. So all eyes on EZpowa, who really needs to deny the big boy points now. And every player needs to deny Binks here. Do not let him go through into the semifinal. So all of the players with a very, very good start, I would say. No mistakes have been done here. As we see Binks dropping a little bit behind and EZpowa with more speed. So EZpowa will overtake, not overtake the lead. This is Mimo, actually his teammate, who is now in that first place. But EZpowa really needs this 10-pointer here in order to stay in the race. He's in dire need of that, and Mimo actually extends his lead here, 2.11 of a second. Oh, EZpowa not with the best line, makes the mistake, and it's Mimo being left alone here in first, being 0.2 ahead of Binks, but Binks is able to deny some points towards Utaa. So Utaa up to 95 points now. And if he would have gotten first place, he only needs to finish, but now he needs a second place. So Mimo granting himself 10 points, and it's now actually overtaking Utaa here. Look at that. So we maybe could see a triple finalist situation. And EZpowa is 3 victories away of him granting himself the finalist status. Alright, so Utaa goes very far inside, and that was not the best line for him, as we see him dropping a little bit further behind. But it didn't really... Yeah, it wasn't really that bad. As you see, EZpowa going very, very inside and therefore not having a lot of speed. So Utaa will actually overtake him, and it's now Binks between Utaa. It is finalists against almost finalists, and Binks with a very good line. But Binks, what is happening? What is happening here? Binks, Utaa, and now everyone is kind of in the mix. Who's gonna take it? EZpowa also with a lot of speed, but Utaa right now in first. He needs to deny him. Binks with more speed though. Who's gonna take it in the end? It is Binks or Utaa. Utaa goes so far outside, but not having more speed. But Binks making the mistake, and it's Utaa getting overtaken by Mimo there. And now we have it, boys. What is Binks doing? Did he forget to steer? Now we have a triple final situation going into the last round here. And it's EZpowa's chance here, or EZpowa's duty to deny all of the 3 players. Wow, triple finalist situation here. But only 2 spots here for the semifinal. So who will it be? Binks with a very good line here, as we can see, as well as EZpowa. He needs to deny. He needs to deliver now. It is him, not with a lot of speed here compared to the other players. Utaa just pulling apart, as well as Binks. So Binks, the first one who got finalists, is right now in first. But all of the finalists are in the mix. So what a round here. What a round between all the players. Utaa dropped a little bit further behind. Binks went for the middle approach and therefore is now in first. Mimo with a little bit more speed. So who's gonna be? It is neck and neck between all of the players here. EZpowa lurking in the shadow. So who will it be? Is it Mimo or Binks? Who will it be? Or maybe someone else. Binks with a little bit more speed. But Mimo actually stays ahead. So it is Mimo actually from that second last place to first now in 1 map or in 2 maps. So great performance there for Mimo. He takes that first place. And it is now going into the next map. Binks against Utaa. So who will it be? Oh boys, oh boys. What a close round here in the end. Binks gets denied yet again, so he's the chokemeister here. And now it is Binks against Utaa. Who will it be? As we have EZpowa in dead last. Only 78 points for him. But he was so unlucky with all the equal rounds. But still, he can make it happen. Utaa with a mistake. Please, English, boys. Okay, so EZpowa with a good warm-up here. We've seen a lot of jokes. No, I won't ban you. But I don't ban anyone. I mean, I will return your... What does he mean? What does man mean? Okay. Okay. Alright, so now we're going into the could be the last round here, as we see Binks in first and EZpowa just behind him. Utaa not with the best start, so it's EZpowa's chance or opportunity to deny him. So let's see, is he gonna make it? Binks is looking really strong here, so this could be a very anticlimactic final, as Binks is already 0.3 of a second ahead of EZpowa. But Binks not getting the best line here, as EZpowa comes a little bit closer. Actually, I was wrong here. EZpowa is not coming closer. So it will be Binks, most likely, who will be in the semi-final here, as he moves into the next part of the track here. He survives this one perfectly fine. He's half a second ahead of EZpowa here. Only the end is remaining here for Binks. So will Binks make a mistake, or will he stay ahead? Let's see. Binks... Oh, yes, he will. And Binks will move into the semi-final. GG. Too bad that Utaa and EZpowa, they weren't lucky here, but yeah. Utaa, however, yeah, being finalist and not making it. Unfortunate to see that. But GG's anyways. Was a good semi-final, quarterfinal, and Mimo and Binks qualified themselves